People are spending more time outdoors. They are getting closer to nature. Check out this great video from Monaco Candelaria. He was walking his dog Elliot near the bosque this evening when he came across this beautiful owl. At first, the owl did not know what to think, then took off right in front of Elliot, where the two had a little stare down.
Alrighty, hello Amiable people. I hope everyone is doing okay. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm gonna try and get this in one take. It has been a very hectic week and I don't have much time to be editing this time, so forgive me. I do hope to give you guys a nice edited video for next time. I'm working with the ideas and playing with the ideas for the next intro, so we'll see how that goes. Besides that, I just want to talk to you guys. Well, first off, I want to welcome you guys to our fourth week at Amiable. Hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys' grades are doing just fine, and you guys are enjoying your classes and making some friends, even though we're online. I know it's difficult, but I hope you guys are reaching out, getting to know some people, running your classes, and yeah. Besides that, I want to talk to you guys with our third. Is this third? We'll call this our third Indaba. Maybe fourth. Who knows? Anyways, I want to welcome you guys and remind you guys we have family meetings coming up in 2 weeks, so just be aware of that. Keep in contact with your advisors, and if you guys have any questions at all with collecting work samples and stuff like that, again, I would just suggest talk to your advisors, talk to your teachers. They can go ahead and walk you through the process as best as possible. Besides that, I don't have a whole lot to say. We're working on a lot of great things through Student Council. One of those is a Discord server. Now that's still in the process, but that is something we do plan on getting out to you guys relatively quickly. And that's just going to be a way for juniors to hang out with juniors online, and seniors with seniors, sophomores with sophomores, freshmen with freshmen. And there's going to be sort of a general chat type thing where we have everyone kind of just mixing, just being able to talk, and the closest thing we get to being, a school again, all together in one place. And so we're gonna get back to you guys with more details on how that's gonna work, and we'll let you guys know when we have an official release date for the Discord server and how you can join it. But until then, we will let you guys know. Besides that, we're also working on a few different things, and maybe I'm gonna hint a little video competition coming up that we're gonna announce real soon, and we can let you guys know when the details with that once we have all of that sorted out. So just be on the lookout for that. Besides that, I think that's it. We don't have much. The New Mexico Dream Team met up 2 weeks ago, and we're going to go ahead and be meeting again tomorrow. So if any of you guys are interested in joining the New Mexico Dream Team, feel free to reach out. And I'll go ahead and just plug that in one more time. The New Mexico Dream Team, we are a immigrants' rights activist and advocacy organization. And so we work in support of the undocumented community and in support of immigrants here in Albuquerque and all over the state. We have chapters in Santa Fe and in Las Cruces, and we do a lot of great things to help out our community. And one of the things we did this past year was we attended legislative session, and we took over the roundhouse essentially. It's really fun. We got to yell at senators and New Mexico representatives, and it's a lot of fun. It's a great experience. So if you're interested in learning grassroots activism and learning that whole process, go ahead and let us know. Shoot me an email, and I'll get back to you with more information on that. And that's about it. I hope everyone has had a wonderful 4 weeks, a full month at this point. Can't believe it's already been a month. It's ridiculous. It's so fast. But I'm happy to be back in school with you guys. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you have a wonderful quarter. I hope you guys are keeping up with your school, with your stuff. I know it's difficult being online. It's hard. But I think we'll be able to get through this, So I hope everyone does well. And let's see, is there anything else that I'm missing? No, I think that's it. Once again, I'm sorry for this not being edited and all that. Like I said, it's been a rough few weeks. No, not rough few weeks. I'm sorry. Once again, I'm sorry for this not being edited together all that well. It's been a hectic few days, so to say, so I'm just trying to do everything the best I can. But if any of you guys have any questions, please let us know. And yeah, thank you. One last thing before I forget, I have another announcement. So as you guys know, I'm a senior this year at MBO, and because I'm a senior, that means I'm gonna have to give up the MC mantle. And what that means is we're gonna have a new MC this up and coming year. And with that being said, I want to invite you guys to send some video submissions of your take on Indaba and what you can bring to it, how you can make it special and stuff like that. And I'm gonna get back to you guys with more details on that. Nothing is like set in stone on how we're gonna work through it, but just food for thought, you know, just keeping things in mind. So if anyone is interested in taking up the MC mantle, feel free to reach out to me and I will let you guys know on what the deal is. Again, we don't have anything concrete, so it might take me a while to figure out where exactly we're gonna go with it, how we're gonna decide who gets to stay and all that, who gets to be MC. But yeah, now I think I'm done. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next Indaba, a better edited Indaba. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hi, Amy Beal. Welcome to our latest Indaba. Thanks so much for tuning in. I don't know if you know this, but next week is all school service. You'll do it in advisory on Thursday. And so in the spirit of our Amy Beal habits, I'd like to remind you of the habit of collaboration. Join in your service with your advisory on Thursday, August 20th. Enjoy the work and collaborate with your classmates. Thanks, you guys. Have a great Thursday and a terrific weekend coming up. Take care.
Good afternoon. I'm here today to talk about how to take a good picture of your work. Most of us are taking pictures from our phones, and we think that we could just take pictures wherever or whenever we want. This video is going to show us how to take pictures so that when you submit it, your teacher can see and read your thinking clearly. First of all, let's introduce the stuff I'm taking a picture of. Alright, so here's this graph I made, and I want to take a picture of it. But notice I'm holding my phone and my notebook up. My hands are starting to get tired, and it's really hard to see what I'm doing. You can see my bookshelf in the background, but it's hard to see my graph. So I'm going to pause, and I'm going to put my notebook down on the table. Alright, now my notebook's down on the table, And you can see that I have my camera pointed at it, but it doesn't show everything. So I want to show just the page I want to take a picture of, and I want to make sure that I get all the good information in there. And then, so I could take a picture here, but it looks like there's some writing on this page to the left. So I could take a second picture of this page to the left and move over this way. But I want to make sure that I can see all my writing and all my thinking. So when I upload this picture, my teacher can see my thinking clearly. Another thing is, notice that there's a lot of light in my space right now, so I can actually see and read the dots on the page. If you're in a dark room, you want to make sure either to leave your dark room or to turn on the light so that we can see what you're thinking. All right, that's enough for now. Thank you. Good luck taking pictures.
Hello everyone. I know a lot of you have never seen me before or don't know me, and vice versa. I mean, there are a lot of new people at AMB this year, and I haven't got to know a lot of you yet. And so you're probably wondering who I am and why I'm here talking with you. And so for those of you who don't know, my name is Joseph Sanchez, and I'm a senior here at AMB High School. I'm also gay. I'm here to talk with you about PFLAG, which is an organization that it means a lot to me, and I just felt like spreading awareness about it with everyone at AMB. It's also the organization that I chose for my 100+ hour senior project. PFLAG stands for Parents, Families, Friends of Lesbians and Gays. And PFLAG was founded in 1973 by Jean Manford, who showed public support for her gay son, Morty Manford, during a march. This march was essentially an early version of the pride parades we see today. And it was during that parade where a group of young gay men and lesbians approached Jean Manford and asked her to speak with their parents. And then in 1973, Jean Manford founded PFLAG. PFLAG was the first organization for LGBTQ+ people, families, and allies alike. PFLAG is also a very large organization with 400+ chapters and 200,000 members and supporters nationwide. PFLAG's mission is to build on a foundation of loving families united with LGBTQ+ people and allies who support one another, and to educate each other and our communities to speak up as advocates until all hearts and minds respect, value, and affirm LGBTQ+ people. PFLAG has worked very hard fighting to change and establish national and state legislation, as well as policies towards the goal of establishing equality and to end discrimination against the LGBTQ+ and other marginalized communities. PFLAG ABQ is one of 3 chapters here in New Mexico. PFLAG ABQ is here to provide support, information, and resources for LGBTQ+ people, their families, and allies. One of the goals for Senior Project is to help bring about positive change in the community, and that is why I chose PFLAG ABQ as my project. I really admire PFLAG, their goals, their mission, what they've accomplished, and what they stand for. I want to help others in the LGBTQ+ community, and I want to educate others so that there are more allies in this world. Progress has been made. Things are better now than they were years ago, and that's amazing. But the reality is there is still progress to be made, and PFLAG ABQ and PFLAG continue to fight for that progress. If you want to help support PFLAG ABQ, there's a really great way of doing so right now. PFLAG ABQ is currently having their first ever t-shirt campaign with the fundraising company Bonfire. The shirt that they are selling says in rainbow words, PFLAG ABQ believes Black Lives Matter. The profits will be split evenly between PFLAG ABQ and the Black Trans Advocacy Coalition. The Black Trans Advocacy Coalition is currently working on a coordinated coronavirus response to the expressed needs of their community and providing resources and financial assistance through the Black Trans COVID-19 Community Response Program. If you want to support PFLAG ABQ or the Black Trans Advocacy Coalition, this is a really great way of doing so and would be very helpful. This campaign has a goal of selling 100 t-shirts, and so far only 7 have been sold. And by the time you see this video, there will only be 14 days left of this campaign. PFLAG ABQ has monthly meetings, which are now hosted through Zoom. And there's actually one coming up soon, and anyone can attend, so if any of you want to attend, just send me an email, and I'll get you the information you need. PFLAG ABQ is here for you. And if you want any more information about PFLAG ABQ, or you want resources, you can go to their website, which is pflagabq.org, or you can go to the national website for PFLAG, which is pflag.org. They also have a helpline that you can call, which is 505-873-7373. Now that I've passed this information on to you, I would just ask that you take this information and tell other people about this organization. Spread awareness about PFLAG ABQ and this t-shirt campaign. Bye.
Federal law enforcement officials claim federal agents were deployed by President Trump,
forcefully detaining protesters.
New coronavirus hotspots are emerging across the country,
was burned and hit with red paint during anti-racism
capital Beirut has been hit by a massive explosion.
The nation's top infectious disease expert, Dr. Anthony Fauci, says this current pandemic may match the horror of 1918's flu epidemic.
The moon is due to have visitors from another planet.
Italy crossed a grim milestone this week, surpassing China as the global epicenter.
The wealth of our middle class has been ripped.
That was up from about 20,000 the day before.
Australia is on
We
fire.
are looking only to the future.
Or in about 17,000 on Tuesday of this week.
12.35 million acres of land have been burnt by
And
bushfires
redistributed
so far. That's
all across the world.
more land than the 2018 California fires and Brazil's 2019 Amazon fire combined.
And
flames have reportedly reached
mass
70 meters.
People are suffering.
separation, etc. And they're putting money in the pockets of the American people.
The
U.S. President and the leader of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea are in Vietnam for their second summit. The world is mourning the loss of a legend.
This is not the New Zealand that any of us
died at the age of 85.
This was a long time in the making. It should have taken place many decades.
Ethiopian Airlines has confirmed there are no survivors on its flight that crashed earlier on Sunday.
The French have to protest reopening.
All demanding for the reunification of those migrant families.
Well, that's just a very racist statement.
And
Somebody that
condemning
would say
the president's
that,
immigration policy through peaceful but loud protests.
It was a drama the whole world watched unfold. 12 boys and their soccer coach stuck inside a Jamal Khashoggi's murder.
I don't know, but whether he did or whether he didn't,
led to complete chaos.
denies it vehemently.
The largest display directly at Venezuela's leaders. Much needed medicine.
President Trump is
and still kept on failing to act. These were evil, and that I refuse to believe.
This is an NBC special news report.
A rare total solar eclipse
Brought to you by the Gulf Oil Corporation.
Wages at Walmart will now start at $11 an hour,
Hobby
up
Lobby
from $9.
says it stands
Eligible
by
employees
its
will also
biblical
get up to
principles, even
$1,000
taking its
bonus.
objections over a federal mandate to cover employee birth control all the way to the Supreme Court.
As
and
we come
winning
on the air,
that
President Trump has just been impeached on both Article 1, abuse of power, and on Article 2, obstruction of Congress. The votes down party lines as predicted. And all day long here, we've been watching the short bursts of aid.
That around 1% of people in Ontario have been exposed to COVID-19. It's a small fraction of the population, but it's still much higher than official case counts.
To project a winner in either state, but in Virginia, Hillary Clinton has an edge
Masked men
over
opened
Donald
fire at the offices of a controversial newspaper in Paris.
New findings from the United Nations offer a grim assessment of how off track the world is in combating climate change.
Meanwhile, those two brothers suspected of the attack.
The 2019 report says that global temperatures are on pace to rise as much as 3.2 degrees Celsius.
Died while being held by ISIS.
I really feel
By
that
the
we
end
have a
of the
chance
century, it also says that G20 nations account for 78% of all emissions, while 15 members still have not committed to a timeline
Started
for
off
net
as an
zero
ordinary
emissions
day at
overall.
a community college when the gunman opened fire carrying out his vicious attack.
The report warns that transformations and actions must be taken now. Why does this keep happening?
You become numb to this.
The UN Secretary General says failure to heed these warnings and take drastic action to reduce the
57-year-old man
emissions
behind bars this morning after a deadly shootout at a Planned Parenthood clinic.
CBS News climate change and weather contributor Jeff Baradelli joins me
Married
now.
couple unleashing gunfire at an office
So many of them, but how is this one different? Is it different?
It's not very different, but each report is more dire than the one before.
Behind me, you can see the tangled mess of cars, tracks, power lines.
To rein in our carbon dioxide emissions. They continue to go up despite the fact that we have to
The White
increase
House
our
overall
ambition
in a full
on
rainbow in
reducing
celebration
emissions.
of the Supreme Court's historic ruling on same-sex marriage. The UN's annual emissions gap reports that
France is waking up in the U.S. for the first time this morning after being greeted by the president, the vice president, and an adoring crowd. There's a unique and
You have
historic
stolen my dreams, my
available
childhood,
for
with your
all to see
empty
now on
words.
the internet.
Millions of marriages very much at stake this morning.
Has warned
You
that
all
the former
come to
Olympic
us young people for hope.
cover of Vanity
Worst
Fair.
Ebola outbreak.
How dare you continue to look away? Come here, say
Measures that we need to take to
Good morning. Today's public service announcement is brought to you by Pets That Care.
Hello! I've seen many of you wearing masks when you're out. Thank you for doing that.
Last Indaba, I was used in making a video for wearing masks. Please wear masks so I don't have to do another one of those videos. Thank you.
Thank you for wearing face coverings so I don't have to do another video either. And also remember to wash your hands and keep your hands away from your nose, eyes, and mouth.
I wasn't in the last video, so I'm just here to tell you thank you for leaning in hard and going to class and getting your work done and asking questions when you have them and going to office hours and accessing your teachers at those times when you need help also. Good job. I can't wear a mask, but if I could wear a mask, I'd wear one and get all my friends to wear masks to help everyone out.
Beep beep! I can run faster than the coronavirus. That's why I don't have to wear a mask. Beep beep! But you're slower than me, so you have to wear a mask. Thank you. So what do? We wear a mask, we wash our hands, we don't touch our eyes, nose, or mouth. Thank you. Oh yeah, and like that little guy said, keep coming to classes, doing your work, asking questions, and utilizing those office hours to help yourself out.